At Nacro, we believe passionately in people. We know from almost 60 years of experience that a supportive family, a good teacher, a stable upbringing, a decent home, meaningful work, or a supported pathway out of prison are the things that can get us back on track. It's not easy though. It takes time, resilience, and courage to turn your life around. In this strategy, we will step up to the challenge and we won't walk by. Watch as we bring it to life with the voices of our staff and the people we support at the core. Building on success. The period of our last strategy was one of significant turmoil, with the aftermath of COVID lockdowns and a cost of living crisis. Throughout, we focused on three key things: on sustainability, including growing our income and reserves, and investing in staff, systems, buildings, and our website and brand. We retained all of our major contracts and won new ones, and focused on advice and support. We campaigned for change and won, including ending Friday releases and amplifying our service users' voices. Our 5 priorities for our next strategy are: 1. Valuing our people and distinctive culture. To build and sustain an inspiring, courageous, compassionate, reliable and inclusive staff team, we will invest in systems and technology so our staff can deliver the best outcomes for service users, update and invest in our pay framework to better reward our staff, create more opportunities for service users to join Nacro as volunteers and staff and progress.
My journey with Nacro began in 2015 when I was actually a service user for a short time. This journey that I'd been thrown on, I didn't want it to define me anymore. I got involved in a volunteer scheme and then I got contracted hours. Because of the lived experience, you're sort of on the same level as everybody because you've been there and you know how scary it is, how upsetting it can be, and it comes from the heart what advice you give.
Continue putting equality, diversity and inclusion at Nacro's heart.
Our next strategy focuses on designing inclusion in everything that we do. That means we are putting our service users' needs first and recruiting a diverse set of staff who are trained in recognising exclusion where it happens. We're also getting better at gathering the data that we need to ensure we are working towards becoming representative of the communities that we serve.
2. Campaigning for change for the people we support. We believe passionately in working alongside people to bring about real change to their lives. We will champion the barriers to progress and solutions that our service users raise, involve the people we support in the development and delivery of our policy and campaigns.
I've been involved in various campaigns, working wages, mental health, physical health. I've done videos, voiceovers, blogs. The sense of purpose it gives you and having somebody who'll listen to what you've got to say, your experiences, and they can then go on to help other people in similar situations to you far further on in a far better place than I ever dreamed I would be. Given the confidence to go on and form a relationship, got employment now, changed my life completely really.
They've done so much for my confidence, it's unreal. To be able to put forward things that within the system that are flawed and to be listened to. Quite pivotal in my life actually since I came out, and people really do want change within Nacro.
If you've got people like myself with a bit of lived experience, you know you're sort of dealing in facts, which is quite important when you're wanting to challenge legislation and genuinely know if it will make a difference or not. I think for the next 3 years and ongoing, involving as many people with lived experience, just hopefully move forward into some sort of positive action.
Make change both nationally and locally. Build our evidence base to showcase what works. 3. Investing in the future of our services. We want to develop our services and grow in areas where we have most flexibility, including our education services. We will focus on performance to ensure high quality services with evidence and impactful outcomes. Retain and develop services in the most needed areas, including community rehabilitation justice services.
Our justice team looks forward to building on our previous work, where we continue to work with agencies and local councils to launch, retain and develop new services where needed the most, so the people on our caseloads will receive the best possible support.
Invest in a classroom of the future which focuses on digital inclusion and SEND support.
We're investing in the classroom of the future to tackle digital exclusion and looking to open in new areas where young people and communities need us the most. Our staff clearly make the difference. This strategy is about backing them to do even more. It's about helping our students to gain qualifications and to build the confidence that they need to move forward.
Well, I challenge with like school with English and maths. I'm dyslexic, so it's really hard. But with hairdressing, like it's very hands-on and practical. And I'm retaking English and maths here, and they're really supportive. Like they've really got your back and everything.
4. Embedding learning and improvement. We need to listen, learn, change and innovate to help our service users and students achieve. We will create new approaches to give real-time support to staff to deal with new challenges, invest in new systems and update our ways of working and managing data.
Nacro staff will have the technology and tools to enable them to deliver the very best experience to our service users and to leverage maximum value from our data. We will also be making a particular effort to introduce AI solutions across our services.
Better use data and feedback to improve ways of working and develop our services.
We want to make sure we're learning from what service users tell us, so we'll help us embed positive change, not just in individual cases, but across the organisation. We'll be focusing on getting it right, and if things go wrong, making it right.
5. Building a sustainable organisation. We have to ensure that we have a strong financial base to continue to invest in our staff and our outcomes. We will continue to grow our approach to a greener organisation, invest in our capacity to capture and share our outcomes and social value.
Local councils and central government under the Procurement Act 2023 are putting social value and the measurement of impact at the very heart of commissioning and the awarding of new contracts.
The value we create and the impact that we have on the lives and well-being of our service users, our staff and the environment are going to be critical measures. We know that we make a difference, but we will have to strive to create a greater evidence base of data and case studies to prove this as we move forward.
Make the most of a more regionalised approach to commissioning. Diversify and strengthen our funding base. What will success actually look like? We have set a range of measures of success. These include supporting more young people to get qualifications, more of our colleagues feeling well supported and that the organisation cares about them, the voices of our Justice Exchange being at the heart of the debate about the future of justice services, the sense of connection between our staff, their desire to help and the collective values we hold and cherish. That's what creates change for thousands of the most excluded people in our communities. Our hope that this strategy allows us to do more for more people.